What's going on? What's going on out there? This is Bruce Lee, and welcome to the Knockout Lounge. This is my little spot here. We're chilling. This show is going to be a weekly boxing show, discussion, opinion, chat, whatever you want to call it. But my first point I would like to get to is the Friday Night Fights recap of the main event. Kendall Holt versus Julio Diaz. It was scheduled for 10 rounds, but of course we know it didn't last that long. Kendall Holt KO'd Diaz in 3 rounds. The first round, Diaz was pressuring Kendall, which it wasn't no problem because Kendall was boxing, you know, moving around the ring, throwing a couple of stiff jabs and everything. Second round, Holt got settled in a little bit. He stayed stationary a little bit and threw his jabs and straights at Diaz, which kind of hurt him. You know, it was some big shots. You know, he was the bigger guy in this fight, so it would make sense for him to go ahead and pound him out since Diaz, I mean, he really didn't have no hitting power. The third round, that's when it all ended. Kendall Holt came with a combination, left hook to the body and left hook to the jaw, well, face. Still the same area, but anyway. He came up with that left hook to the body first. Diaz didn't see the hook coming upstairs, and that was all she wrote. He was stiff as a board for about 5 seconds. He got up, but of course he was still wobbly and dazed, and the ref called off the fight in 3, which he did. It was the right call because Diaz wouldn't be able to continue. If he did, he would have got seriously hurt because all Kendall had to do was just come up and, you know, just knock him in his face, and that was it. Game over. But anyway, Kendall Holt took care of business. You know, this is a fight between 2 former world champions looking to get back on track, and Holt is taking steps to get back on track with this win on this past Friday night in the Friday Night Fights main event. He said he wants to fight the winner out of Amir Khan and Tim Bradley, but it doesn't look like they're fighting this year because we all know Mr. Bradley is looking for a little bit more change. Which he should just take his $1.3 million and run with it, since he said he can beat Khan. I mean, he the one that called him out in the first place. I want Amir. I'll beat him. I'll do this and I'll do that. But you're going to get paid the highest purse in your career, but you don't want to take it and beat Khan supposedly? Something is up. If you want more money, just forget it, man. It'll come later. It'll come later. Not now, Tim. Later. Go ahead and take care of your business, get the $1.3 million and chill out. The second point I wanted to get to was this fight on Saturday in the Super 6 tournament in the super middleweight division between Andre Ward and King Arthur, which Andre Ward won, of course. I mean, it wasn't a surprise to many out there. The guy's technically good, you know. He's a good boxer, you know, not great power, but he will get the job done, which I don't mind. But a lot of people like to see people's blocks knocked off. I mean, I do too, but hey, man, if the guy's just skilled in boxing, hey, that's what he does. That's what he does. But anyway, he went ahead and took care of King Arthur in 12 rounds, boxed him, gave him a lesson, a free lesson. He didn't have to pay for this, but well, he had to pay some way, I guess, getting his face and stomach messed up, but he went here and took care of his business to move to the finals to face the winner out of Glenn Johnson and Carl Froch in the second semifinal, which is soon to take place here a little bit later on this year. Third point I would like to get to tonight would be the heavyweight title picture between, well, for the ring, I should say the ring title and the WBA title, David Haye, which is the WBA champion, versus V.klitschko, little brother Klitschko as I like to call him. Their fight coming up in July. I really think this Haye has a good chance of winning. This is the best competition Klitschko has faced, little brother Klitschko, in quite some time, in about, I say maybe about a good rough 5 to 6 years. Yeah, this is a step up in competition for him. I mean, it's not his fault or his big brother's fault. There's really not anybody out there for him. But yeah, this is going to be a good test, and I think Haye can pull it off with a decision. I don't think he'll knock him out, but I think he will earn a decision, just like Thomas Adamek fighting big brother V.klitschko. I think he will go ahead and take care of Italy in 12. I'm not saying a knockout. I'm saying a straight boxing clinic, stick and move, stick and move, stick and move. I think he can get it done too. What do you think? Sound off. Let me know. Let me know. Leave comments on this channel. Hit me up on my Twitter, @BruceLee_KO, and we can have some dialogue on this. Any of my shows, man. Just hit me up. But I think they could change the heavyweight title, the heavyweight division, period, if those two get knocked off. And I think those two fights, the underdog have a pretty good chance of winning. My third point I would like to get to, the biggest fight this weekend coming up on May 21st, Jean Pascal versus Bernard Hopkins for the light heavyweight championship of the world, the lineal title in the light heavyweight division. Not only alphabet soup, but the lineal title. So they will be going head to head. Bernard got knocked down in the first fight, but he got back up to scramble to a draw. But I think this fight, he'll go ahead and take it and be the oldest champion ever. He'll go ahead and do that. He's focused. And the winner of this will take on Chad Dawson to fulfill that obligation. But I think B-Hop will be the next light heavyweight champion of the world and the lineal champion, which is important. I mean, they still count the alphabet titles. You know, it's still recognized. But we all know we go by the lineal championship. But B-Hop will take the lineal championship off of Pascal's hands coming up here this Saturday on May 21st. And the last point I would like to get to is Roy Jones Jr. is fighting again, which shouldn't be a shock to anybody, but please pray for Roy, because that man, you know, he might get hurt. He's fighting a cruiserweight, pretty decent cruiserweight, over in Russia. Not even over here, but even if it was, man, Roy, just hang it up, man. It's been time to retire and give it up, man, before you get hurt. You know, just chill out and relax. You still got, you know, part of your promotion, Square Ring Promotions. Just promote fights, you know, and MMA fights like you plan on doing, and call it a day in the ring, man, before you get seriously hurt. Same goes for Sugar Shane. He had his fight last weekend against Manny Pacquiao, and he had a little taste of the Pac-Man's power and just shut down totally and was not willing to show up. Shane, it's time for you to hang him up too, please, before you get yourself hurt. I mean, you came out and admitted that you're not willing to take the risk. You know, well, if you're not willing to take the risk, I'm not willing to take the risk to buy your fight again. But I don't care who you're fighting. Since you told me that, I'm not doing it. Anyway, and the last fighter I would like to see hang it up, which is no shock to anyone, is Evander Holyfield. He's still fighting. He said he wants to become the oldest champion ever. But I got a feeling if he did win a piece of the heavyweight title, he still wants to fight again. You know, it's a jacked up situation with him, and you know how his life was going. Well, life is going. You know, all the kids and child support. I believe he's fighting for that and everything. He's not fighting to become the oldest champion ever, because like I said, I believe if he got the title, he'll still be fighting. Let me know what you think about that. That's all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed the little brief recap there, and let me know what you think about the show, what you would like to see, like me to change or want to talk about, or leave this in, take that out. Just let me know. Hit me up on my Twitter. Twitter handle is BruceLee_KO. And leave comments on the channel, please. And I'm looking for subscribers. If you're interested in boxing and you're a boxing fan, please subscribe to my channel. We have some nice dialogue throughout the week and talk about the world of boxing. Boxing doesn't stop. You know, like the NFL has the off season, NBA, hockey, baseball. Boxing is year round. So, I mean, you know, we got something to talk about for years to come. So just hit me up, leave comments on my channel, and follow me on Twitter. And just like Julio Diaz on Friday, I am out. Peace.